Greetings.
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
For fuck's sake. This bloody war's all we need. Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale's gone.
And the women folk are pissed off.
Aye, and Sigismund's lounging about in the monastery, shagging the nuns while we suffer.
That's impossible.
Not only is it possible, it's happening.
No, I mean the bit about shagging the nuns. Sedlets is monks only.
Wait. Do you think?
God, no. That's not what I meant at all.
That fucking sodomite!
Look, let's just drop it before one of us says something he'll regret. I quite like my head firmly attached to my neck.
Take care.
Safe travels.
Greetings.
God be with you.
I should eat something.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure. I tell you, and you dob me in.
Are you crazy? Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first
How
person
we doing,
I
everybody? Cheers for joining the live stream again. I appreciate y'all as always.
Nobody finds out.
Let's get into it.
Farewell for now.
Anyway, take care. Greetings.
What
do you want?
I was earwig in there.
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hinnock of Kronstadt went, would you? He was a guest here only recently.
You mean that bony knight? I can't help you, I'm afraid. I don't stick my nose into the Lord's affairs. That wouldn't be right.
What's Sir Peter like?
Oh, he has a heart of gold. God smiled on us when he sent us Sir Peter. But he has a terrible sweet tooth. He eats nothing but preserves and sweet dumplings with curd cheese. And when he does feel like some meat, he demands nothing but chaffinch.
So, what's life like here?
What can I say, lad? It used to be better. There was peace and quiet while King Charles was alive. But those sons of his aren't up to much, warring against each other. They should be ashamed. We're lucky we have Sir Peter. He won't allow us to come to any harm.
I'm a bit hungry. Do you have anything to eat?
I'm afraid you're too late, lad. The stove is cold now. I sent everything I had up to you. I wish you a blessed evening.
I'll check. Let me
Watch
check
where
if
you're
I can
going.
eat. You lied to me. Where is she? She's right there too. We're starving here. It's going up a wee bit.
I bought a lovely U-boat the other day for a great price.
What good's a boat to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
Oh, I don't know.
See, I was thinking that too. What king are you talking about?
His subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
I jumped to think of it. It was him who told me. See you soon. Greetings to you, friend.
Right, he's no absolute starving now, but he can't. He still needs to eat a wee bit. I only got me to 45. It was down to 13, so that's not too bad. I didn't even know you were sitting there. Where's my torch? Give me food. Where's the food? Yeah, I'm gonna put your heart on one side and a feather on the other. If it balances, you'll get into heaven. I watched something. It was a wee video on YouTube or something like that, and that's what the god of death did in Egyptian mythology. I knew that before, anyway, but aye, that's what it was in the video I watched too. It's like from a movie or something like that. Right, let's go up and see these guys. Right, so, oh my god, I need to put them back on. Right, bear with me. I want to take this off though too. Hold on, where is it? Is it this? No. I thought, surely no. Right, where's all my good stuff, man? I had good stuff. Right, I need stealth clothes now. In fact, I'll do that later. Fuck it. No need for it right now. What am I doing?
When's the last time I ate something?
You're always hungry, Henry, let's be fair. Right, I need to eat too. Can I eat this? Your boy Henry's starving. Right, we're good now.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil. And I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Markvart von Aulis.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trusky?
But they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
Red wine?
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, if she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
I wouldn't really call it that. We met once or twice. I will say we know each other well, because I did say that we only met once the last time.
Aye, we know each other well. We recently had talks together in Ratai.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, They agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
Yeah, he's
One
a schemer,
could
man.
put it that way.
He's a turncoat.
He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way
He's
it
a turncoat
goes in
himself.
politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you.
Fuck
But
him.
the earliest he'll be back
Fuck
at the
him right up
fortress
the
will be
ass.
tomorrow.
Right
I
up
hope
the
until
shitty pipe.
then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Aye,
Just
Henry's
an
a bit
offer.
tired. We do need
So
to sleep.
you'd let us leave
Mustache
if
guy.
we wanted to.
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Right, let's go down and get a bath, and then we'll get... I will go to our bed. You alright, mutt, son? Don't think I've got any food for you right now, kid.
God be with you, sir.
I don't want to trade, I want a bath.
What can I do for you?
A bath? Dude, I need a bath.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils
I'm
myself.
no lord, you don't need to call me
And
sir.
I'll wash your clothes as well.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress.
I swear, I'm surprised Henry hasn't caught something nasty, man. He shags all the bath maids. And any other woman that wants a piece of his Bobby. Right, so, right, hold on. So we can't leave here right now.
So, I went to see my brother, and to talk about the inheritance. But your father's
He's Scottish,
still
that
alive,
guy too,
isn't he?
him right here.
Aye, but he drools all over himself, and he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up. Does he get it often? Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye, once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
I have to go now. Take care.
Who's pushing me, man? Felt like I was
out.
getting closer and closer to them. I felt like somebody was pushing me into them. Right, can I fight anybody here? Can we square go? I better get some sleep then, huh? Why is that messing up? Oh, right, I know why. Right, hold on. Put that there, because I'm using that right now. Put that in the horse. What? Oh, right, I understand why. Right, hold on. Got the dagger there. Right, we're sorted.
Look out! Put that weapon away now! You won't
Fucking
be
sheath your
shooting
sword
here.
right now before I fucking take that beard right off your
See?
face, son.
There's no need to be swinging a weapon around here.
I'll fucking swing you around.
Clear off and don't bother me.
You better have not been speaking to Henry there, I swear. I will punch the eyebrows right off his forehead. Right, I've not got a torch on. How have I not got a torch on, man? Right, this is no my route, man. I know it's no, but I need to do something in here for a side mission too, though, so... Wait, is somebody coming in here? Right, I'm gonna check if I got that for the side mission later on. Just rub all with them right now. Why not? How we doing, Smoggy, bro? Sorry, I've just seen your comment there now, mate. I know much, mate. Same crap, different day, bro, innit it? Have you been back on KCD over this weekend, mate? So, as you know already too, I started a new channel yesterday for retro gaming, like old games. So I did start content on it yesterday, last night, but I'm gonna start doing live streams tomorrow. I was thinking about doing Jack and Dexter tomorrow first, or I might even do the very first Spider-Man game for the PlayStation 1, and I'm sure it was a Sega game too, back in the day. So I'm gonna do Jack and Dexter or that Spider-Man game tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it again, man, because I do really I really do enjoy my old games.
Look out!
I hope you and the family are doing well though, bro.
I don't feel much like leaving somehow.
You never get... the weekend's not long enough, bro. Right, it's telling me it's back... No, it's this one, in fact, that's right. Aye, the weekend's never long enough, bro. It's only like a couple of days and then you're back at work for like fucking 7 days. It's #1 bullshit, man. Honestly, man, you can Google this yourself, by the way, everybody. Do you know, see the average person in modern days, like modern times, work harder and work longer than any peasant did back in these days. You can literally Google that. Henry was taking a wee shite there, that's why I was like squatting down there like that. Just took a big smelly shite, a big dump. Hopefully it landed on somebody's head when he was walking by. Right, put that away. Right, did I get that thing? Right, put the dice away too. Aye, there's a side mission where you need to steal a woman's boots, but it's later on as well. It's optional though. You get to steal the woman's boots so you can eat it, make soup out of it when the last siege happens in the game. And I couldn't do it on my first playthrough because I never got the picklocking leveled up. So I'll be definitely getting it this time, see the outcome of it. Yeah, I need to read that note too. Read that book too. I feel like I've read all of these. Because it would show up, like that. Wait there. That was showing up like, maybe, alright, I'm gonna read them anyway, fuck it. Thank you everybody for being here though. Really appreciate you all. If you're new to the channel too, make sure to subscribe. This channel, we're just going to be mainly focusing on KCD and Rockstar games, but like I'm going to do the odd new game that comes out as well on this channel. Like on a issue, Days Gone Remastered when that comes out, and like just other kind of new games too. Gears of War, I'll be doing that on this channel too. Right, I didn't know that was an option, mate. But I remember the devil was talking about wanting to carve up mutt and put him in, make dinner out of mutt. And I said to him, if he fucking touches mutt, I was going to snap his fingers. Nobody's touching my mutt, but if I get that option, I might do it this playthrough. Because we're going to try and get the worst ending on this playthrough. What are you trying to get? Are you trying to get another good playthrough on your playthrough, Smoggy, your second time on the game? Or are you going to try and get the worst ending, bro? Or are you going to go for the secret ending that we were talking about? I'm going to do the secret ending on this playthrough too, but I'm going to go back on an older save and then try and get the worst ending, if you get me. So you've not started a second yet? So you're just roaming around doing like the side stuff right now on your first playthrough. You need to go back to the first map, I'm sure, to get mutt. But I never knew that you could actually go back to the first map again. I can't remember who told me, but somebody came in chat and told me that you can go back to the first map. So I'm going to need to do that, because I do want to try and get a lot of the side stuff done as well, bro. I'm going to try and get like literally everything done. I want to try and platinum this game. I'm really looking forward to the Gears though, mate. Hey, I've been heavy invested in Gears again right now. Just watching like a lot of the lore about it.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better?
It really did that.
It did. So what comes next?
Right, I'm sure. Because I said we felt good after getting Toff this playthrough.
Bart von Aulitz is next.
Right, I'm sure we never had this.
Then von Berghoff.
Like Henry said, something completely different on my first playthrough, I'm sure.
Is that
Here.
what you really want, son?
Maybe no, maybe
no matter
not.
how many people you kill,
maybe not.
You can't change what's happened.
Because you hear this in the first playthrough anyway. I heard that. His dad saying that, but I can't remember Henry saying what he just said there.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
Aye. We want blood. So I'm actually quite sure Henry's dialogue can change, because when we were going through the cave, escaping Lord Thornborg's castle.
What's happening?
I did say that the
Why are you
revenge
waking me up?
felt sweet, I felt good for getting him.
You again?
And on my first playthrough, I didn't say
Margrave is
that.
calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not.
I think she wants to jump
Thank
into
you.
bed with Henry.
Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
Oh, I see. You may leave. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Right, let's get up. Take a wee Brad Pitt. A wee shit. That just fell out his ass there. Hold on, we've got some stuff we can pick up here. So I did mail Sir Toby at Warhorse Studios and mentioned about like Godwin and like how good it would be to get that DLC of him when he was fighting the Turks in that war. Because I'm pretty sure like a lot of the KCD community would love to see that, because we hear about it quite a lot in this. Like it does get mentioned a lot. I don't know if I read this book. I wasn't gonna rob anything, mate, I swear. I'm not that type of guy. He's walking like he shot himself, or he's just been to a diddy party. It's one of the two. Innit? What do you all think? Did he get baby oiled up, or do you think he's just walking because he had a rough shit?
Greetings.
Me personally, I think it's more Diddy.
Look out!
Can we fight with yous? Can I fight? Hey, you fucking leave her alone, that's my Catherine.
Oh, the worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it.
I shot a cactus out,
It's
mate.
mein Großvater's.
Definitely.
The strengths of a castle
Is that
is
or no
measured
Diddy,
by
mate?
its
100%.
garrison, and mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
I didn't even know what you said there, I was too busy.
Well, your grandfather was right. A castle with a weak garrison is no good for anything. But your men... I'd say the girls from our village would do a better job of defending the place.
What did you say, you bastard? Why don't you show us how it's done, then?
Aye, honoured to.
Now that we have Großer Meister among us, we should make use of him, shouldn't we?
Aye, I'll square go anybody.
No problem. But I'm not sure it'll be a fair fight. Unlike the local garrison, I have real combat experience.
Nice ponytail
Then
cupcake.
you'll have to show your colours.
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here!
Get your bet. Aye, that's
First
right,
to bleed
Pullcock. I
loses.
forgot about his name. What a name. What a name, Pullcock.
Enough! I give up!
They were all
Excellent,
impressed there.
Henry.
It was nothing.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
Damn straight, Catherine.
What rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh. What is it?
A hunting crossbow. I even think it's von Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
Right,
My
if
word.
it's better than mine, I'll take it, but if
Thank
not,
you.
I'll sell it.
I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zhishka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us to see Jobst?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead.
I'm
I
going to
have a
need to put all
feeling
my
we'll have to
armour
leave
back on
soon.
again, eh?
Why?
A woman's intuition.
I wasn't too sure about her to start with. See that Catherine? Right, I've got my own stuff on. Nice one. I check that weapon out. Oh, it is better than ours.
What happened at Nebakov after the Praguers took the fortress?
You're asking me?
Well, of course. I know you weren't there, but...
Eh,
maybe you heard
definitely.
something.
But that's what I like about
You know what goes on,
Warhorse,
right?
man. They
I only
just
remember
they,
that
they
diabolical
don't take
shot.
themselves serious.
Nothing
You know what I
after
mean?
that.
There's a
That
lot
must have
of
been really terrible.
stuff in this game that
I
makes
heard
you
the shot
laugh.
all the way from
You know what I mean?
Trustwoods. I'm afraid all I know is when they took the fortress, Von Aulitz's men hanged everyone they found there.
Did you
I'm
do
sorry.
that mission where you need to get
most
the
of us
body
got
out
left
of
behind
the
there.
ship?
Do you know if Michael, the adjutant, survived?
I'm afraid I do know.
It's one of the side missions in
Zhishka
Kuttenberg.
said the shot killed him on the spot.
Did you know him?
Aye. He was a good man.
Aye, Michael was alright,
He
like.
saved my life once.
I didn't know that. Do you want to talk about it?
Not now, thanks. Some other time, maybe.
There was this healer called Clara there.
A girl of yours?
Maybe. She was really kind to me. Oh, my God.
Wait. Maybe she managed to save herself? Nobody would hang a young
Right,
girl
so has
like
he
that,
got the
would they?
best bow in the game, right? I didn't
sorry.
know that either. I sold the bow, mate.
I shouldn't have
I've
said
not
that.
really moved.
Don't apologise.
I've not really used
not
any
your fault.
bows
You have
in
to
this game.
live
I've just
every
stuck with
day
the
like it's
crossbow,
going to be
really,
your last.
and the gun.
That's all you can do in our trade.
But
Thank you.
yeah, you just kind of walk around
That's
in the ship,
I'm sorry, I
and then
can't tell you
it'll
more.
come up like
No,
a wee,
that's all
see
right.
the button to like pick somebody up.
Thanks.
It just comes up that, mate, and you'll get them like, and then you move them like out of the ship, put them down, loot them, and then you end up scrapping with the guys. Well, it's optional, obviously, but I scrapped with them. I didn't give them the shit back. Well, the gold, the bow.
Put that weapon away.
Who, me? Oh, look at that crossbow. That's a baddie. I like that crossbow. That's a nice crossbow. Right, so I need to get that other kind of steel. Have you got any?
Good morning, lad.
Good morning to you too, brother.
Show me your wares.
Right, so he's not even got any steel on. He's got leather on.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
Right, maybe the game kinda like moved them, if you get me, bro. I don't know, man. Like, see, after when you went back.
Sharpen this.
But is it sharp now? Just like with that wee tiny bit. Fucking is they. Nice one. Right, so how do I get that on like that? Unless it's the arrows are poisoned or something. Let me check. I've got so much stuff, man. It's good to have all of this stuff though. It was very handy in the game. Right, there we go. And that's still no. But it's showing that they're poisoned. Anyway, nice one. Right, Yishka. He was down this way somewhere. Catherine said there was a girl talking to him. Sure. Oh man, it's usually on site. You live to fight another day. I'm not going to turn you into KFC just yet. Where did she say Yishka was again?
Strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
This.
Oh, there he is, right
How
there.
are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
I doubt I'll ever live long enough to be as battered as you.
Ha! Looking at you, I've no fear of that. Besides, how do you know how old I am?
I don't know.
I could tell by the
From
grey
how
in
you
your
look?
moustache.
You might be surprised. War leaves its mark on a man. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too. But she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing. And you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble.
You've got to.
Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
I'll be going then.
Keep going. Yeah. Ha! Fuck you.
You tell him straight, mate. Fuck him. Right up the shite pipe. How are we for food? Not too bad.
Look
my way.
out!
Henry. Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I beg your pardon, Margrave, but I have the feeling
Do you know I
already
still
know
haven't been branded or
Really?
put in the stocks or nothing?
I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be
How we doing,
completely
Wes, bro?
in the dark.
Thank you for joining the
John
live stream,
of
brother.
Liechtenstein,
Appreciate you, man. I
my-
hope you're having a good day, mate.
My court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question.
Craig,
I heard you
need
ended
to
up
spend time
von
in Scotland for a wee bit,
Bergov's
mate. You're
And
becoming
judging by
you're
the
becoming
state you were
English.
in when you arrived,
What's that hey-oh about,
I
mate?
expect they didn't treat
It's
you
all right.
too well.
It's
You
all right,
didn't
Wes.
reveal anything important there by any chance?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them
You need to
things
come
I was
back
pretty
home,
sure
Craig.
von Bergov already knew. Like
No,
that
I will
Razzik
say
is a
this,
supporter
Wes,
of
right?
Wenceslas, that you and I met in Rattay.
Craig, Smoggy.
And
Smoggy's
was he
been out of
satisfied
Scotland for
with
a
that?
while, right?
I don't think he
But he's
expected
not
anything more
lost
from a
the
simple
Scottish
servant of
accent
Lord
at all.
Capon.
It sounds like he still stays
I
here,
must say,
basically.
Henry,
Right?
you've
He's been out of
pleasantly
Scotland
surprised
for how long, Smoggy? About 14
Keep a
years?
cool head as the world around you burns.
And I had a
You'll make it
friend
far.
that moved
Thank you
down
for the
to
news.
Wales.
You're free to go.
I
if
won't
you
mention any names, but Smoggy
But I
knows who
would
I'm
be glad
talking
if you
about.
stayed at the
And
fortress.
he went
As
down
soon
to
as
Wales.
it's
He was there for like
You can join a legation heading for
7,
Rattay.
8 years.
I'm sure
But when
you
he came
already
up
want
to
to go
visit
home.
here in Scotland, you could tell it was put on, but he was speaking like he was from Wales. You could literally tell it was put on though. Like he had the Welsh accent when he came back up to Scotland. And then Smoggy comes up like a week or two later. Remember the last time you came to Scotland, Smoggy? So Smoggy comes up about a week or two later after this other friend who moved down to Wales came back up for a wee visit. And Smoggy had the Scottish accent. Just like you would never, just like he never left, basically. And that made me think even more that the other person put the accent on more. Like, I knew then, when he came up, that the accent was fake. That it was just put on. But when Smoggy came up to Scotland too, and visited me, that just made it, like, clear that the boy was putting the accent on, putting the Welsh accent on. Because, like I said, Smoggy has been out of Scotland a lot longer than this other friend has. But Smoggy comes up to Scotland and it just sounds like he never left the place.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans.
2014 you left, bro.
I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble
Man, doesn't
But you
feel that
mustn't
long
worry
ago. How
about
we doing,
Lord
Joe,
Capon.
bro?
I'm
Thank
sure
you for
von
joining the live
Berghoff
stream,
has
Joe.
him
How
trapped
are you,
in a
mate?
gilded
How you
cage.
keeping, mate?
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Smoggy's typing with the one finger and he's got the one eye open. One eye, Willie.
Margrave.
Smoggy, get to your bed, bro. You're up at 5 in the morning, mate.
Henry and I
I
were just
appreciate you
discussing
being here,
Lord
though,
Capon.
bro.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger. And we should wait for a ransom demand.
Good, Joe, mate. I'm glad that you're doing alright, man. Yeah, I'm okay, mate.
wanted to
You
talk
know
to
me,
you
mate.
about
Same
something
stuff,
else.
different day.
I
Joe,
suppose you're wondering
I
why
made
your
a
friend Hinnick,
new
also
a
known
new
as the Dried
YouTube channel
Devil, isn't
for
here.
like see old
Oh,
games,
there's plenty of
like
gossip
retro
going on around the
games.
fortress.
Do
You
me a
and
favour and
Pisek
go and
accused the
subscribe to
Grudging
it, Joe, mate.
Asylum.
Asylum
I've not
is
got a
for
link
those
in this description
in
though, but
distress,
see if you go to my channel,
Hinnick
then
came
go
to
to the
burn and
post.
pillage.
It should
I
be the
have
fourth
quite different
post
plans.
that I put. and I put a link
What
there
might
for it
those
too,
be,
mate.
Margrave?
So it would take you straight to the channel,
Sitting
mate.
and talking while King
I go and
Wenceslas
subscribe
rots
to
in
that,
a
please,
dungeon.
bro. I'd really appreciate it, man. And what do you think
Not so
of
long
Warzone
ago,
right now,
you
Joe?
were conspiring with Sigismund
It's a
against
mess,
Prokop,
mate,
your
eh?
own brother.
Like I had a few games of Warzone last night, and I only had like one good game, and the rest I just got shot on, and I feel like there was a few hackers. And like I don't call anybody really hackers unless they are clearly hacking.
But I assure
and
you
last night you could
that
tell
I am now acting
that they
in
were
the best
fucking clearly
interests of
hacking,
this
man.
country.
Tracking us
And of
through
King
walls
Wenceslas.
and stuff like that.
You're acting
Pre-aiming at walls and then like you could see them moving
Strong words
to
coming
when
from a
how
man
we were
who
moving,
earns his
you know,
bread
when we
by
were getting
killing
closer to them,
merchants
they were
on the
getting
road.
ready to shoot us, tracking us through the walls and shit.
No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa.
Thank you, Joe, mate. I really appreciate that, brother.
Enter!
And yeah, mate, I've not... Well, I had a game last night, but that
We're
was the
ready to
first
leave now,
time I've
sir.
been on in a long time, mate.
It's high time. I expect the
I'm just waiting for
captain was
the
about to
OG
leave
map
anyway.
to come back.
Are you not?
And I hope the
And you,
anti-cheat's
Henry?
better.
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force.
So 4:30, bro.
But bear in mind,
Small
I
game, man.
have
The
concluded a
hours
very
you do,
fragile
mate, is
truce
nuts,
with
man.
Sigismund, which gives us time
But
to
I
get ready.
get to your bed, bro.
And if
Honestly,
anyone
man, I
should
really
disrupt
appreciate
my
the support,
plans
man,
with
but
headstrong
you need to get
acts
some
of
sleep, mate.
violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I mentioned before too, see that, like the steel thing up at the top there? It's like the legs, the 3 legs. I'm sure that's the same as the Isle of Man's flag.
I get the feeling Yopes
Like,
didn't make
the
a
3
great
legs are
impression
on the Isle of Man
leader.
flag.
Yeah.
I'm right with that, Smoggy, aren't I?
Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure, but we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job
Aye,
for you.
I thought I was, bro.
Got a
I mentioned
Kuttenberg.
it
Why not have
in
the
my first
Liechtenstein?
playthrough when I seen it.
Anyone knows what's
I was like,
going on in
that's
this
the same as the Isle of Man
Yeah.
flag.
In the
Like the symbol.
meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Do you know
I'd go all
in
the
Celtic
way to Rome
there's
just to
a
keep me away
there's a
from
thing
the devil.
where like see in Celtic mythology there's a thing in Celtic mythology where apparently in mythology that a Scottish giant was fighting with an Irish giant, right? And they were throwing rocks back and forward at each other.
Stay close.
Oh shit, I'm getting off my horse there. So in Celtic mythology they were throwing rocks
Go
at
from
each
village
other,
to village,
these two
hamlet to
giants,
hamlet, until we find him.
Scottish and Irish giant.
We
And
just have to
apparently
visit places where
in
you can
Celtic
get
mythology
booze.
that's how the Isle of
All the
Man
taverns
was
and
created,
dens in the region.
with
If
these
it
two
comes to
giants
that,
throwing
I'm
rocks
up
at
for
each
that.
other.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumour mill, and if we don't find
Oh,
anything,
this is where we
we'll
find
pay up
that
and move
guy.
on.
Where do we
I
start?
can't remember
I
his
have
name,
heard
but
of a
he's
place
funny in
that's
this
a
game.
favoured meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes,
The devil's
we
the
need
man.
capable men. And the
What was
devil's
that TV
capable.
show again, Smokey, you were
Anything,
watching?
really.
I'm not sure
Or
what the three of
the
us can
missus
achieve.
was watching
Inek's not alone.
with the Dry
He
Devil,
has the devil's pack.
Who?
like the actor who plays him.
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry, it's going to take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I just hope Sir Hans is all right.
Why wouldn't he be? He's the Lord of Perkstein. He's of no use to them dead.
If I don't bring him back to Hanish alive, I might as well hang myself. Anyway.
He's a good actor,
How much
mate.
farther is it?
Like I've mentioned before
Still a
too,
long
like
way to go. Shall we speed up?
The road's quiet.
Sorry, I was
The
looking at that
surroundings are
there.
pretty. Why rush?
I was sitting there thinking to myself, see,
least
all
you
the
won't
way
be so
through my first
conspicuous.
playthrough, I was like, I know that character's
You
face.
say so.
I know his accent too. Well, obviously Scottish, but I was like, I know his voice, I know his face, but I can't remember where I seen him from. And it wasn't until I went to go and start my second playthrough, this playthrough, and it clicked to me. I was like, he was in the Wee Man. He was one of Pharisees, like henchmen, his members, one of his gang members. I knew I seen him in something, but I'm sure that was the only thing I have seen him in. I need to sit and watch Sweet 16 again, Smoggy. How good is that movie, bro, eh? It's so accurate too, that movie, for like, back when we were kids. That's what it was literally like, wasn't it? Sweet 16. Stephen Graham, is that his real name? I never even knew his real name there too, bro. And me and Wes were talking too, like, when I sent Smoggy, sorry,
Shouldn't we speed up?
I sent
We won't get there before
Wes,
dark like
see
this.
that screenshot
matter?
of
Don't you want to enjoy the scenery?
Why hurry?
the Dry Devil when you were
There's plenty
watching
of
that TV show. I sent him a picture of it. I sent him that screenshot you sent me, and I said that I was like, Smoggy's watching something with the Dry Devil actor in it, and then Wes said something along the lines of like, I wonder if all the characters are like real people and like they look the same as what they do in real life. And I said that too. I was like, I think they do. I think they will, because like Henry, Tom McKay, and Luke Dale, Sir Hans, they look the same, you know. But like, I don't know if Yiska, the person that plays Yiska, and the rest of the characters like Adler or Ada, the Polish guy I used to call Stifler, I don't know if they all look the same, but they probably did do all the face, what's that called again, face recognition, or well, that's for your mobile phone, isn't it? You all know what I'm talking about though, how they capture your face and the movements of your face and stuff like that. Motion capture, that's it. Aye, the Wee Man was, mate. But see the thing about the Wee Man too though, Smoggy, like, we know the history of what really happened back then, you know, because we were in Scotland, you know. It goes around like myth, the legends between like the Godfather, Arthur Thompson, Fatboy Jr., Paul Ferris and stuff, you know. It's like myth in Scotland, so we all heard about what happened, you know, back in the days. So like they couldn't put a lot of stuff in the Wee Man, the movie. They couldn't put a lot of stuff what actually happened and like life and what actually happened back then in this movie, because it was just too brutal. And see, before the Wee Man came out, Paul Ferris and the people that wanted to make the movie, they ended up needing to go to court basically about the movie because of the movie, and the people didn't want it out there because of obviously what happened in it. So they said you would need to not put a lot of this stuff in basically in the movie so you can get it released, which is rubbish, because I think the Wee Man movie is shite, because it's only because I know exactly what happened, you know. So it could have been better, bro. It really could have been better. Aye, motion capture. It's the same with Dry Devil, bro. He's 100% done the motion capture. And that does really make me think like Yiska and the rest of them is the same. But wait there. How do I go to it again? It's Codex. Is it Codex? Characters, there we go, aye. So like, see, everybody here is all from real history. Every single person here. But Catherine, I wasn't sure. I don't know if she is, but See, because everybody else here, Lord Hans, Yishka, Jobst, everybody else, von Burghoff, Sir Hanish, Mark Fart, all of them are real, like, from real history. So it kind of makes me think that Catherine is too. Especially with her being here. And like I said, everybody else here is real in real history. So, like, she has to be as well. So what game have you been playing recently, Joe, mate? What games have you been playing, bro? No problem, Joe, bro. You take care of yourself, man, eh? And it was nice to speak to you again, bro. It's been a wee while since I seen you, man. But you take care of yourself, pal. And I really appreciate you stopping by, mate, eh? Right, I should have maybe fast travelled. I was thinking that we would have got a wee bit more dialogue between these two. I really compared this game, like, I put this game right up there with Red Dead 2. Like, the writing of the story, even the characters in the game, the gang, the Devil's Crew. It really does remember me of the Van Dalen gang in some ways. And like, I've not been invested in other characters in games like this since Red Dead Redemption. Like, on my first playthrough, I tried to get to know everybody in the game, especially like the Devil's Crew. And see, when Adler died, I was fucking gutted, man, because he was like right up there for one of my best characters in the game. Probably actually my best character in this game in KCD2 was Adder. I just call him Stifler because he just remembered me of Stifler from American Pie. Ghost of Tsushima's great, mate. I cannot wait until we get the movie, man. Hopefully we hear something soon about that, because the last time we heard anything about Ghost of Tsushima movie was when we got news of who that actor from Shogun on Disney Plus. Sorry, I couldn't remember there what it was on. The guy from Shogun and Disney Plus is going to be in Ghost of Tsushima, isn't he? I'm sure it was you, Wes, who sent it to me. If it wasn't me who sent it, if it wasn't you who sent it to me, I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. I know it was one or the other. But that was the last time we heard anything about the Ghost movie. So hopefully we do hear about it soon. I seen that. See the guy from Army of the Dead. Pardon me. Dave something, the boy's name is. He's been in a lot of stuff. But I always said that he'd play a perfect Marcus, but he's got a bit old now. So for Gears of War, I mean. But he's trying to get that role for Marcus, because Netflix have got the rights to the Gears of War movie or TV show. I feel like it's going to be a series that they're going to do, but who knows yet. But he's really trying to get that role as Marcus, and he's probably the best option in my eyes, but he's got a wee bit older now. I would love 50 Cent to play the Coltrane. I reckon he'd be perfect for the Coltrane. Rampage Jackson. Yeah, and he's got that vibe about him too, how Cole was. That's just Rampage in my eyes.
Dismount. We're here.
What's that, the Army of the Dead, Smoggy? Is that what you mean, bro? I did watch that, if that's what you mean, mate. I watched it when it first came out, but I don't know, it was alright, if you know what I mean. Like, it was just alright. It wasn't good, it wasn't shit. It was just alright. Oh, Shogun. I think I watched one episode of it with Smoggy. I haven't really seen any more of it. I heard it's good though. If it is really good, I'm going to sit down and watch it.
Coming, you drunk.
Like, just binge watch it all.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when
He's
I've
brilliant
had it.
to him.
It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
Wait,
I'd have a
wait.
use for that turnip, but I can only pay for it with iron.
See, I like the actor, and I like Japanese, like the samurai, if you know what I mean, and the culture. Like,
Turn on your heel
I've got
and
Japanese
get going.
ancestry.
You value your life.
If you probably noticed that with my brother Cal,
more of
to be
us
honest,
than
and my
you.
gran, and my
That
uncle Colin,
can
who
be
I'm named
fixed.
after. So I like the culture and stuff, mate. So I need to sit and watch it, bro. I really do. And he's brilliant, that actor. He was in Rush Hour 3, and he's been in a lot of other things. He was in Life with that Jake. What's his name again? The boy from that Jake boy. He done that movie recently with Conor McGregor. Roadhouse. He did that Roadhouse movie. I still haven't watched that either.
A death for a death.
Mutt, get him, son. It's yours. Get him, wee man. Get him, Mutt.
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka. What happened to...
See, I've been calling him Yishka. So,
That doesn't
Ishka.
matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
And he was in that
You're
movie
looking at
Life
all that's left
with,
of it.
funny
I
enough,
see
that
we
Jake
have a
boy
lot to
too,
talk about.
and Ryan
That we
Reynolds.
do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry?
Aye, wait, mate. He's a
Bobby
brilliant actor, man.
Hiya, lad.
And
thanks
what
for
was
the
it?
help.
What was the army
You'll have
movie he
me
was in
with a
again?
sword.
Thanks.
Not that I can handle them
Jarhead.
myself.
Jarhead. That is
He
a
would
great
be one
movie.
of the best archers north of the Alps.
They made a second
He wasn't
Jarhead
drunk
movie,
or
but he wasn't in it,
one
and it
arm
was
in
just
the stocks all
terrible.
the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave
No, I
ourselves,
still
the innkeeper
haven't
will
finished
just
it, Wes,
charge
bro.
us
I watched
clean
2
fee,
episodes
and that
of
will
it,
be
mate.
that.
Smoggy binge watched
There will
it,
be plenty of time to get
and he
acquainted
watched
with
it
the
all
local
in
customs.
one night.
We're looking
He
for
said
the
it was
devil.
alright,
Where
but
is
it
he?
wasn't great,
Well,
mate.
when I said we have a lot to talk about,
So
now is the time.
I do need to sit down and
This
watch
is
it
the
a little more,
innkeeper, Dreadlight.
because I did like
Gentlemen,
what I seen in
I
the
won't
2
have
episodes.
this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged.
I'm sitting here using 2 lighters right now, by the way, and I've got another
We'll
lighter in
clear
the
away the
bathroom.
corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no
Just need
one
to go
will
and
know
grab it.
what happened here.
But I don't want to do that right now because I'm live, you know.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear, Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone
Angry,
you want on your
dangerous
side.
Scotsman.
But never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep.
He's brilliant in this game, the devil.
I still regret
I reckon he's
not being there
probably
to
my
see
second
that.
best character in
I
this
was
game.
there. In
Like,
fact,
outside of,
he
like,
kidnapped that hag's
obviously
grandsons
Henry,
and
Sir
told her
Hans, and
he'd
Godwin.
cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
I'm all alone. There's no one here.
Where's everybody else?
beside
I'd
me.
like to
I'm
know
sorry,
that too.
everybody. I had to.
When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills.
Do you know they're
Some
making
probably
a they're
holed
making
up
a
somewhere
they're
drinking.
doing a reboot apparently of
What?
Shrek.
The
I
devil's
hear.
been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
And that Zendaya's apparently going to be in it, but apparently it's going to be the same actors too. So I don't know who she's going to play. I don't know too much about it. I just hear that they're doing a reboot or a new movie. I'm sure it's a reboot though.
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, he botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze.
Right, Smoggy.
but the fuckers
Smoggy told me
outnumbered us
that
3
was
to 1.
really good, that Yellowstone.
Before we could
He,
react, they knocked
he was
the devil
watching that a
down
wee
and
while back,
pounded on
bro.
him like a deaf man
I do
on
need
the
to
door.
watch that, man.
Ada and I tried to help him, but we just...
He told me about the crazy girl in the bar.
Pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably
So
the town
Zendaya's
jail?
going to be playing Shrek's daughter. So
no way
it's
we're
not a
getting him out of
reboot
there.
then. It's going to
My
be a
words.
continuing, like
Otherwise, we
a
would
new
have gotten
Shrek
him
movie.
away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get in there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The
Do
devil's
you
got
mean
a fat
about
price on his
Yellowstone,
head.
Smoggy?
He's the most feared robber baron in
There's
Bohemia.
conspiracy about
There are several empty
Yellowstone.
tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When
Shrek.
someone owes your dice wager,
Shrek.
they'll spill him what they
I
don't
send
know.
it to me,
They say the
Wes.
people of
Send it to me,
Kuttenberg can't
Smoggy,
wait to see him
and I'll
gone.
send it
If
to
they're going
Wes,
to
bro.
move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen
You and Johnny
armed
get on
guards.
very well, Smoggy.
Only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve,
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle
Smoggy,
for help.
I've been off the smoke
I got
for about
thirsty.
a month now. For 1
More
month,
like I know you.
I've been off the smoke.
But maybe
cut
we'll
off
find
all
someone
the junk
around here.
food.
Everybody will listen
So
if you
after
mention coin. Can you think
I'm
of anything
fully
else
off the
that might
smoke.
come in
Like
handy?
I feel like I'm not.
How
I'm
about
fully
some
there yet.
hand cannons?
So I've still got a
You
wee
got
bit.
some?
I feel
Well, not
it's
for
mind
me,
over matter right
but
now.
maybe there are some in our old
But
camp. It
after I
isn't
feel like
far.
I'm good,
Maybe.
I'm gonna try and cut back
Maybe.
off like the iron brew and the monster,
Surely.
and then I'm gonna
If I
try and get
can
back into
remember
my
where
see
we
my
hit them.
weightlifting, my weights and
luck
stuff
would
like
have
that.
it,
Smoggy,
They're not far from the
gonna
road.
try and get back
they
into all
used to
that stuff,
transport
bro.
The devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that backs for something.
And then
nasty
after I
to
get
happen in it.
off the iron brew,
West of here,
I'm going to try and get
you
off
can't
the
miss it.
cigarettes, bro. 100%.
Looks like
I
there's
know
still
you've
some
all
sense
heard
left
that
in your noggin
many
despite the
times.
booze.
And
But
what about me?
see, because
You'll go
I'm
with Kubianka to get the hand cannons.
I'm
and
kind
maybe-
of off
Surely
the other smoke,
somewhere.
so I feel like I'm
Great.
gonna
At
I'm
least
gonna
I
do it,
won't
mate.
have to carry them myself.
100%, man.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Here, it's alright. It'll be me talking the ears off people, pal. Trust me, I've got a motor mouth, mate. You need to put a muzzle on me at times. Right. Oh, he's not there yet. I was going to go and see if I could square go someday, but the devil's not here yet. Is that you there, Smoggy? Aye. Hold on. I'll send that to Wes right now. Just give me a wee second.
Greetings.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Bear with me. Jesus Christ be praised, brother. I know, just give me a wee minute, mate. I'm sending something. That's me sent it to you there, Wes, bro. I think it's sent anyway. Did that send? It did send. Listen, pal, you tell me to get on my horse again, man. I'm gonna fucking get I'm gonna pull you off that horse and Mutt will nibble your wee balls. Mate, calm yourself down. That's not my horse. What's my horse? Where's Pebbles?
Never mind.
Is that Pebbles?
Something fishy going
How have you not got your stuff on Pebbles? What's going on? Where's Pebbles stuff? There we go. I need to get another saddle. Right, you ready? Let's go.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
Brush him off.
I feel like I've known him for years.
That is how it is with Shishka. Once you get to know him, you know it will be for life. But be warned, you do not want to piss him off.
I already pissed him off once.
How did that turn out?
Look at his eye.
That was you. Wow, well, good to have you on our side. The more hot young blood we have, the less risk of the old being spilled.
Well, that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown.
Right,
Does
so I
that
didn't
suit
even...
you?
I'm not frowning. That's just how my face is.
Yeah, see, because I've not watched Yellowstone yet, mate. Yeah, I didn't even know that either, Wes, bro. I do need to sit down and watch it because you, Smoggy, my brother-in-law, and I'm sure Sam, the girl I watch games with on Warzone, and my brother,
you'll see.
They've all said it's really good,
I've seen
Yellowstone. So I do need to sit down and watch it one night.
Yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived, and the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary,
You can't speak Latin, mate.
Drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher.
I'm a man of many.
How we doing, Modern, mate? Cheers for joining the live stream, man. Did you have a good birthday, mate?
Debts and drinks.
Oh, come on, you do not even know me.
I'm doing alright, mate. How was your weekend, pal?
We have a drink together. Speaking of which...
You having a wee beer tonight, mate? What kind of beer are you drinking, mate?
Fuck. I never ride out.
Is it Budweiser? Is that what you're on, mate? Aye.
I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll
You won't know what I'm talking about here, Modder, right? But Wes, Smoggy, can you all remember the old Budweiser advert with the frogs? Like Bud, Wise, can you all remember that? The frogs. Yeah, you won't know. You won't know that advert, Modder, pal. This was rough. This was when I was like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I reckon I was younger than you, in fact, when that advert was going around. I'm sure this was back in the day when, like, DVDs first came out. By the frog advert for Budweiser, that was funny. Is that another one there, Smoggy? Aye. I'll send it over. I'll send it over to now, mate. I've got something else here for you, Wes, bro. For Smoggy, 2 minutes, mate. I'll watch these after my live stream too, boys. So aye, did you have a good birthday, Mother though, mate? Aye. And what is that? Is that you 19? 18, 19? Hold on, boys. I was just liking something Henry posted on Twitter there. Tom McKay.
Better not piss on my boots or trip over.
You're lucky that we're not next to a pond. Some of the fish would mistaken your cock for a wee maggot.
Not done yet. Finally.
Good, mate. I'm glad that you had a good day, pal. What did you get up to anyway, mate? Did you end up rat-arsed? Did you end up drunk?
And I used to wade through that stream every
So that's you 18, mate. 18, yeah. Right, I wasn't sure. I knew it was 18 or 19 anyway. But just with you saying that, like, talking about drinking, it just made me think that you just turned 18, mate, eh?
People are just made that way.
So is that your first beer ever? Like, drinking? That? If it is, good on you, pal. I used to drink a lot, man, even when I was a kid. Like, kid-wise. Smoggy. Smoggy used to buy my alcohol at the shop when I was about 15. I remember I tanned a bottle of wine, a bottle of Buckfast. We were on the bus. I can't remember where he was going, but I was going down to where I'm originally from, the small village. And I tanned a full bottle of Buckfast. I drank a full bottle of Buckfast before we even hit
I followed him almost all the way
where
to
Smokey was getting off the bus, where everybody was getting off the bus, really. And then I needed to get another bus to the village where I'm originally from. So I drank that full bottle before we even got to the other town where the stop was, basically. And then Smoggy went into the shop again and got me another bottle of Buckfast for the other bus journey on the way down. By the time I got to the village, I was literally legless.
What are we going to do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much.
Aye, the bucket bus is coming.
This mess.
Smoggy, I couldn't drink that nowadays, mate.
Your home.
It's disgusting, isn't it, mate? It's wrecked the house juice. Eh, bro? It's wrecked the house
By
juice.
the stream, near the boulders, by the uprooted tree, and something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea.
You're quite right.
Hazy memory.
You're quite right, modern mate. Don't proper get into drinks, mate. Drink's the devil, mate. I'll tell you that right now. One Scotsman to another. The drink's the devil, bro. And trust me, mate, I've been through that stage. I used to.
You'll see.
Nothing to be proud of, but I used to drink a lot back in the day, and that's why I don't. That's why I don't drink anything now other than like Iron Brew or Monster. I don't drink any alcohol now, just because I've been there and I've done that, you know. And I know what I'm talking about when I say it's the devil. It's the fucking devil, mate. But I never used to. It wasn't just drink for me, you know. I liked a wee bit of the devil's dandruff. So when I drink alcohol, I need the devil's dandruff. Or if I've got the devil's dandruff, I need the alcohol, you know. And it's just too much money. I spend too much money on it. Both. Man,
I told you
it sickens me how much money.
I'll just dig it up and we are done.
Not just on alcohol and stuff.
It'll go faster if you help.
But literally how much money I've wasted in my life. I've wasted grands and grands worth. And I feel so daft, man. Like, I'd be fucking rich right now, I swear. If I just kept my head straight. Let's just say that. I can't talk too much about the stuff, but if I kept my head straight back in the day.
You're digging the next one.
But then again, it was just stuff. I was going through stuff back then too, so I just didn't give a fuck. Aye, you're always doing one or the other, Smoggy, bro. You've never really been a big drinker though, bro, eh? Just a couple of beers.
What about it?
And that's you yourself, mate, eh? You're not really a big drinker, Smoggy. I was thinking the other day there, Wes, listen to this, bro. Right, see. I go and fetch it your fucking self.
Ah, the water's cold and the bottom is slippery.
Back in the day when I used to drink a lot, right?
But if I get
I was sitting in a pub called the Masons, right?
Downright splendid.
And then I've known Smoggy for years, right? Smoggy's one of my, like a brother to me. So Smoggy was there with me, right? And he was sitting at the bar, and I was over next to like the the puggy machines and the punching bag, like the punching bag machine thing. I was sitting over there with a few other people. Smoggy was at the bar talking to the barmaid. And then this guy who me and Smoggy know, called Bob, walks into the pub. And this is the first time I've seen Bob for years. So we spotted each other straight away and we're like, ah, yes. And see that way where you're like throwing punches just as a joke way when you see somebody, like one of your good friends. Right? He did that to me. And this guy who was sitting next to where I was sitting, he was totally pissed. He was sitting next to me. He jumps up, starts on Bob like, you're fucking hitting my pal, this and that. And I was like, look mate, he's one of my friends, we were having a wee joke there. But the guy wouldn't let it go. But Smoggy and Bob were wearing the same fucking jacket this night. And this guy was pissed as a fart, right? And he got them two mixed up. Later on that night, he attacked Smoggy instead of Bob, thinking it was Bob. It was funny. Smoggy, you've got to admit, it was funny as fuck looking back to it. But, so Smoggy took a hit for this other friend,
No
Bob.
stalling.
Bob.
Ah, you have as much fun as watching grass grow.
10 cans a night. Is that you, Smoggy, aye? Do you remember that, Smoggy, in the bar, at the pub, when Tom punched you? He's passed away now, by the way. Fucking Tom. But I thought that was funny as fuck, mate, when you took that punch for wee Bob. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Aye, Bob for Dykes, but it was in Bathgate, bro. At the Masons, remember?
Yeah. Are you sure? Absolutely. Just like the last time.
I look around for, like, because I hear like all the commotion going on. I look around and fucking Craig's sitting there. I was like, what is going on, bro? What just happened, bro? Because I never seen it.
Oh, well.
I just heard all the commotion.
Grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If L'Oreal is here.
Oh, right, drinking in
and I
Glenn's,
reckon I
right,
know
aye.
where the hand cannons are.
Have you heard from him lately, Glenn? Or Scott? I know you were more mates with Scott. Glenn's a prick though. Never liked Glenn, mate. But then again, up in Dykes, I never liked anybody really up in Dykes. As you know, Smoggy, like I couldn't walk to the shop without fighting people from Dykes. It was because I was an outcast, really. That's the scene us. Because I wasn't originally from Dykes. This place where me and Smoggy used to stay. The place where I met Smoggy. Like me and my family weren't from there. And they're all like inbreds, except from Smoggy. They're all kind of like inbreded people. That's what me and my family said anyway. But I stayed literally a 2-second walk from the shop. And Smoggy can even confirm this for you.
Don't cry.
I used to fight nearly every time I was walking to the shop.
Will you take the cannons?
But that's one thing. Me and my twin brother, we always stood our ground with people from there. And we shook that place. Smoggy. We shook Dykes. We grabbed them by the ankles and put them upside down and shook them. Shook the life out of them all.
We've wasted enough time as it is.
How's Scott doing, bro? Is he still with that, I can't remember her name, in fact. But is he still with her, aye? Aye. See, looking back at that though, Smoggy, it was funny, bro, it was. But didn't... Here, you had Beth all early, though, after that, mate, so it was kind of a win-win situation there. You had Beth literally all over you, the barmaid.
I think I've heard that one before. For fuck's sake, enough! Torture!
and a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much.
Aye, Scott was the better one out of both of them, to be honest. Him and Glenn.
My friend is a venomous creature. Best kicker out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you'll want no other.
Right, aye, the one from Stanyburn, mate, aye. That one, that was the one I was thinking about. I couldn't remember her name there for a second, man. But that was good though, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know he had a wee in as well, like a Wayne, a kid. I didn't know that, bro. Good to hear that. And the mortgage too, mate. That's a bit rough though, especially right now, man. Like one of my friends, I get games with him every once in a blue moon on Fortnite. Sorry, I apologise, everybody. He just bought a house recently in Whitburn, and I said that he's got a mortgage, and just with the economy right now and that too, I said that, I was like, he'll be getting hammered, man. He'll be getting fucked. Hey, who's wanting smoke? Let me change outfit. Who's wanting the smoke? I'm ready. Oh, it's Yishka. I knew that. Oh, this is where the ambush happens, is it no?
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
Is he still doing... See where he used to work, Smoggy? Is he still there? Like, just at the back of my house, where I stay?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubyanka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Hey.
Just a prick.
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the
Telling you, old Predator's been following us all this playthrough, and the last playthrough, man.
Took a wheel off.
Keep on hearing them in the woods, man, but I can't see him. He's using that invisible shit. He's got Harry Potter's visible cloak on. I said cloak, no coat, no coat.
So they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking.
I had to get that out there because I know what Smoggy's like.
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there.
So is he in Whitburn now too, mate?
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And
I've not seen Beth in a very long time, mate.
Then
I think it was actually back in the Mason days was the last time I seen her. I don't talk to John anymore. He's a big lumpy shite, mate, John. I don't talk to anybody around here anymore, Smoggy, man. Just, they were all on the very bad shit, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say it here.
No,
but they were on really
times have I told you?
They were on the kit, Smoggy, John and stuff. So I don't talk to anybody around here. Apparently they're all off it now, but like I'm doing my own thing now, bro. Plus, like they still all just drink every day, and it's all drama with them and shit like that, man. And I've just no time for that shit, man. You grow up and grow out of that stage after a certain time, you know.
Paul.
Uncle Jimmy.
Fuck. Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honourable Sir. We're working on it.
You ready, sir? Let's go. Surprise, motherfucker. Say hello to my little friend. Didn't even touch them, man. I love that part of the game, man. They're all just looking at you like, you stupid bastards.
Matilda!
Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Yeah, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
Aye, Ghost of Tsushima's a great game, modern, mate.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy.
That's true too, Wes,
and
mate.
none of
Not
them will be
everybody
harmed.
grows up and grows out of that phase.
Alongside the devil, that is.
The only one
I'm glad I did
surrendering
though,
will be
Wes,
you.
mate, because I would
Oh,
probably not be here
really?
by, like, right now.
Rupert,
See if I
bring
didn't.
that bastard to me.
Because I was
And
fucking
you,
nuts.
Arrest the others.
See, when I used to...
If they resist, just
When
kill
I
them.
used to do mine, like... When I
Not
used to
another
be a
step.
different person, basically, it's just say that I was a totally different
Are
person
you
compared to
gonna
what I
shoot
am
at
now.
the sky again?
And...
We are here by the order of the Lords of Light. Release Sir
Aye,
Hinnock,
100%.
and you
I
won't
wouldn't
be
be
harmed.
here right now. I know that for a
Drive down
fact.
to the Lords of Labour. They have no people around here. No authority.
They follow the instructions of Royal Hetman Radzig Kobyla.
If the Hetman wants the dry devil, he should talk to my lord. I'm not releasing him without a direct order.
Do you oppose the will of the Royal Hetman?
I don't see any Hetman here. Move out of our way, or taste our steel.
Gibbeth Hinnock of Kunstad. I won't say it again.
Fuck off! Men, have at them!
Kiss your ass goodbye.
How did that miss him, man? Just get this out, man. I swear I'm firing blanks, everybody. Right, I'm with you
No
Scar.
chance.
Maybe I'm no with you. Right, get this other guy.
That's your game, eh?
Who the fuck is this guy? No, that ain't happening to me, like. That ain't happening. Team, let's just pretend that did not happen there, right? I can't believe that just happened, man. He just whooped my fucking ass. He put me to shame there, man. I need to change weapon. That's what I need to do, although it's not going to let me change weapon. I don't know why I've not got my... Oh, it is letting me change weapon. I'm gonna fuck him up this time. Watch this, everybody. Where is he? Was it him? Right here? It was him. It was you, wasn't it?
Fucker! Come and get him! Send my greetings to the devil!
Fucking got you that time, pal. I'm stealing his stuff.
Yeah, fuck that! Wake him! You blood!
Let him have it!
You never saw that
You'll
coming!
be sorry, fucker!
There's more of them! Dead! Yeah!
Tough bastard, I gotta admit.
You good, devil? Right, devil, I'll rescue you in a wee minute. Are you alright there, pal? You just got knocked the fuck out, man.
All right, we're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow.
I'll get him in a wee minute, mate.
If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere.
Clear the bodies. I never done that the last time, but I'll do it. Yeah, I'm clearing the bodies, mate. Did you have trouble with him there too, Wes, Smoggy, when you were doing your playthrough? It was the first time he bet me, mate. See, the first time I whipped his ass. But that time there, I think it was because I was using this big fucking thing here. This. See, because like the axe, the mace and stuff like that, I'm too badass with that right now, mate, so... Like, I need more of a challenge, so that's why I switched it up to this, bro. You alright, Devil? What's happening, son? Right, Ishka, let's go. Or Isha.
We should get out of
whatever
here.
your name is again.
What do you think?
However you pronounce it.
Better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas.
He's a man too, man. I like
have
him,
a
so.
second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame.
Good on you, mother, pal.
We'd be hard pressed to
It's
find
good that
another horse
you're
like
no getting into trouble anymore,
Spare me
mate.
the flattery.
Like,
So
I
if you
used to get
thought it
into
was
so much
worth
trouble. I
saving,
can't mention the stuff that I
warms the
used to do
cockles of
here,
my heart.
like on YouTube. Like, honestly,
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
like the shit, man.
I knew there was
I
a
used
reason you rescued me.
Just leave it at that.
What's your plan?
I'll leave it at that.
First, we should find the rest of your band.
Hold your horses, Henry. First things first. You have more important things to deal with. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here
I
can
see.
be
I don't like
recruited for
either
some dirty work.
smoggy, mate.
And
It's
there are
probably
no
the worst
fleas
weapon in
and
the game,
bats.
to be honest.
Furthermore, it's
But
called
see,
the
because I
Devil's Den,
haven't used it
and I like
at all.
All right. have it your
That's why
way.
I've been using it. Well,
Henry,
and because I
go
used
to
the
the
longsword
innkeeper
and the
arrange
short
your
sword
stay here.
on my first
But back to the
playthrough.
point, Devil.
So I
What
wanted
about
to
your
use the
people?
mace
My people?
and like the axes and stuff on
Maybe
this
that guy isn't
playthrough,
enough for you.
but because
No, he
it's
isn't.
like 2 hits,
That's
3
too
hits,
bad. Well, they
and then
fucked off
the enemies
somewhere.
are dead
They
with
didn't
the
send any
mace and the
messages
axe.
to my jail
I kind
cell.
of switched it up again, mate,
We'll have
just
to
for
do
more of a
something about it.
challenge.
But first,
But,
you should
yeah,
go
I
and see
fucking hate
Catherine
it too,
and
mate.
See if she's
It's shite.
settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
All right, I'll go alone. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
I'll do that in my next playthrough, West, bro.
But
I'll
we
do
don't
the
have
monk
time for that. Like Henry
playthrough,
said,
next
we need
playthrough,
more
100%,
people.
mate.
The 3 of us could just about manage to steal a few cabbages.
Forget it. It hurts like
Because
you
this
shot off one of
playthrough
my
I've been
arses.
doing is more like
Barely
stealth.
stand.
At least tell me what
Picklocking
happened to
and my
your infamous
scholarship.
Devil's Pack.
That's
Where can we
the
find
3
them?
things that I've been
I'd
mainly
like to
working
know
on
that too.
this playthrough. My
Where are they,
scholarship,
Kibianka? Why
my
didn't you lot free me
thievery,
from jail?
stealth,
You gather a band of criminals, and then you are
so I then-
surprised they cannot be trusted?
and I'm going to
So,
try and get the
nobody's
worst
left.
ending on this
Some
playthrough.
might return now that
Plus,
the devil
like I
is
said, I'm
back.
going to
Well,
do
if they're not already
the secret
swinging
ending
on the
as
gallows
well, but
somewhere.
I'll do the
How will you
secret
find
ending,
them? They could
see
be
that,
anywhere.
then I'm
We'll
going
have
to
to
go
search for
to
them.
an old save
help us, Henry?
so I can continue the story and then get the worst ending. And then on my my third playthrough, I'll do the monk playthrough and try and get the best fucking ending. But even at that too, I'm not going to fight unless I really need to fight on my third playthrough too.
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are
Right,
left.
so that Matthew,
Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging
is it Matthew?
themselves
I killed
somewhere.
him the last time
If
for
they
the
have any
bounty.
coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Right, so I'll be able to
Fuck.
speak to him in
Henry
Latin
may
now
be able
because
to
I've got the
convince him.
scholarship
I
leveled
doubt
up.
it, but he can
I tried
try.
that the last
Do we have
time and I
anyone
fucked it
else?
up. Because I was telling him he didn't speak Latin.
But who knows where
And then I tried to speak Latin, but because I never had my scholarship high enough, Henry ended up not speaking the Latin too, and the guy thought he was ripping the cunt out of him. So they ended up fist fighting. But I thought we could get him on our side too, so I went back on a different save, tried it again, but he still didn't want to come and fight with us.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them.
Right, so see
me when you want to
that
get
Matthew
started.
guy, you're able to, like... well, I know you can fight them. You can't convince him at all, though, in this game, to come and be a part of the gang again. He doesn't want to do it, no matter what way you try and do it. You can't get him to come. But you can let him go away, and then you can learn stuff from him as well. See, like skills and level up shit. You can learn a few things off him. But there's some bailiff somewhere that has a bounty on that Matthew. I'm sure his name's Matthew. They've got a bounty on Matthew's head, and I ended up claiming that bounty because I needed the money. But this playthrough, I'm gonna let him live.
Liechtenstein can wait. I better look for the rest of your devil's pack.
Great. But be careful. I didn't recruit them for their pretty eyes.
I think I'm coming down with something, by the way, everybody. Keep on coughing.
So, be nice to them.
Oh, there's no COVID.
All right, go ahead. But don't forget, Catherine's waiting for you in Kuttenberg.
Right, I'll go and speak to her first, though. I'll go and see Catherine first. Do you know, I'm going to change this too, man. Because I fucking do hate it. I might just go back to the longsword, since... What am I doing, man? So I've got it to level 19 right now. I did want to try and level all the way up. But I might just go with the sword again. Hold on, I've got a few things here I need to do. Just do whatever one, man. I'm no fussed about the horse. Stealth, let me see. Right, anything else there? No, let's go. Right, we'll go and see Catherine first. How are we for food? We'll go and get a wee quick bite to eat. Can I get some of this? Move, woman. Let me eat. Man's hungry. Henry's hungry. Hen, fuck off. Fuck off. Bitch. That'll do. That'll do until we get to Kuttenberg.
Go!
Was that what it was? I couldn't really remember, Smoggy, why he had the bounty on his head. In fact, I'm changing that up too. So I'm going to put the longsword here. Put Martin's sword there. That one's better. The ones with the poison, that's what we want.
Go!
So what games have you been playing lately, Wes, bro? Mate, I cannot wait until this Gears collection comes out, man.
Go!
But see, when it comes out too, Smoggy, you're gonna need to download it on your PlayStation. Then, like, add me so we can do the story mode. Because I want to play Dom, I don't want to be Marcus. Because I was Dom back in the day, you know. So so like Dom's my character and you're Martin. No Martin. Marcus.
We can do whatever we see fit with him.
Like, break a few of his fingers?
Or knock a couple of his teeth out.
I can do that for you.
A chunk of his ear?
I'll do it.
Make him listen good, that it doesn't pay to cheat.
Right, okay, I'll do that for you. That's my job. I'm the man for the job.
Oh, good fellow, you're heaven sent. Help me. They want to kick the shit out of me.
Listen, you better stay out of this. This doesn't concern you, so be on your way.
Here, I was on your side there for a wee moment. Fucking back down, son. Who the fuck do you think you are?
What did he do? Did he steal something?
Worse again, he cheated at dice.
You started Days Gone again, bro. I really can't wait until I get into Days Gone. When is the remaster? Is it next month?
Leave him alone.
Is it next month or is it May? I can't remember when it is. I know
Cheating is pathetic.
And it's not
either
the
the Onimushu remaster's out next month or it's Days Gone, but one comes out in May as well. One comes out on the 27th of May, but I don't know if it's Days Gone remaster or the Onimushu 2 remaster. It's one or the other, I can't really remember.
What's wrong with your wife?
She's sick. Deathly ill.
Don't believe him. He lies like a dog, this one.
What's wrong with your wife? Describe the symptoms.
She's got cramps and fits. Nasty ones. And her fingers are turning grey. And her toes are even worse. One moment she's got the chills. The next she's boiling hot.
That sounds like St. Anthony's fire. Instead of playing dice in the tavern, you should be praying your wife survives.
Wait, you're nursing her at home?
And you're touching her?
Well, I have to. She's as frail as a petal.
Get away from me! You're gonna spread that vile plague!
Oh, quick! Let's get out of here before he touches any of us!
Let's go, before we catch something.
Yeah.
Right, so I can't remember doing that last time, although I didn't have the scholarship levelled up, but I can't even remember coming across this on my playthrough.
Quick!
Pebbles is the best horse in this game, by the way. Like, I got rid of Pebbles on my first playthrough, but obviously I've kept them on my second playthrough, but see, after a wee while of getting leveled up, you get a perk if you keep Pebbles, and it's called Good Old Pebbles, and it boosts his stats way up.
You almost ran into me.
It boosts his stats right up, man, and he's very valuable now. And people used to say that he was like, see the NPCs, they basically would say, oh, look at that fucking horse, he's a cheap horse, this and that. But they say that he's a belter now, after you get that perk. I wonder if, see with that, the patch and the new update for KCD, right, sorry everybody, give me a wee minute, right, there was in the main mission, in the main level, there's a bug. There's a bug with this perk, Local Hero, and it only happened for console. And it would make the game stutter, and the frames do look shitty. Right, so avoid that perk, everybody, especially if you're on like console. But with the new update, I don't know if it's fixed it. If Sir Toby messages me back after like what I mentioned to him about Godwin, and like hopefully like a spin-off game with Godwin or like a DLC with him, when he was fighting the Turks in that war. If he replies back to me after that, I'm going to ask him if that perk has been fixed. Who's wanting to fight? Who's wanting to fight? I'll fight. You want to fight, boys? Right. Oh, we're fist fighting. We're fist fighting. Let's go. Mark, you can get one. Take him.
Take that, you shit!
You take him, Much no matter. Listen, because I've not fed him. Right, fucking one at a time, boys. One at a time. Time out. Fucking you, peacock head. Mate, you're no tough, mate.
Fucking hell!
Hit me. Hit me! Oh, shit, I wasn't ready for that. There we go.
Like that, eh?
Man. Right, a wee breath. A wee time out. Mate, you're no tough, pal. You're no fucking tough.
Yield!
I yield to no man. That's it, you're fucked. Oh, I thought I had him there. I need to feed Mutt, that's why he's not attacking. Oh, you're fucked.
Jesus! I'm it! Now that's what I call an opener.
Oh, he's hot. He's hot. Just you wait, pal. I'll strip to the base and fight like men with you in a wee minute. That's like a palm strike, man. Him there. That's what that was. A palm strike. Shout it. It's not the one I'm wanting, Henry. I feel quite hungry.
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
Oh no, you ain't going nowhere, pal. Who said you can go anywhere, eh? You just wanted to fight. Where's the other guy?
I've been waiting for you!
I feel quite hungry!
That's it, Henry. That's exactly what I wanted, mate.
Now that's what I call an opener!
That's the Dry Devil right there too. Just kind of doing a different Scottish accent, but you can tell it's him. Make a move. Make a move.
Victory awaits!
Surprised!
Sparta kick him. Oh, that's it, you're fucked. Snap his arm, snap it, Henry, snap it, son. That's it, choke him out then. Sleep.
I surrender. Let me go.
Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
Give me everything you have and fuck off.
Just let me go, and I'll give you everything.
The other guy. You tried to run to. Where are you? Right, let's go, Pebbles.
Quick.
Aye, so I really hope that Days Gone Remastered does well. I feel like that's them testing the water. I feel like that's Sony testing the water. If this does well, the remaster, I feel like we're going to get a Days Gone 2. I really do feel like that's the only reason they're doing this remaster.
Quick.
It's just to see how well it does. If it does good in sales, then they'll probably greenlight Days Gone 2, which I really hope they do. And Days Gone's such an underrated game, man.
Easy, good.
Right, where is she?
Slow down, you idiot.
And the secret ending to it too, man, that was brilliant too. But see if they do, if they are going to do a Days Gone 2, I want the original creator to come back to Ben Studio, because he left Ben Studio right after Days Gone released. I don't know if he's made his own studio or joined another studio. What are you doing, Pebbles? I can't remember the boy's name either. But he left Ben's studio. Like, basically right after Days Gone came out. And that really was such an underrated game. The only reason it didn't do well in sales to start with was because of fucking IGN. IGN putting out shitty fucking reviews for it. And what's that all about, eh? Because that was honestly brilliant, that game. I remember seeing it at E3. Well, my cousin showed me it. And then ever since then, well, when I seen it at E3, I've been watching it ever since, and I've been keeping my eye on it when it came out. Bought it straight away too.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas.
The Pope, talking about the Pope. Did you all hear about the Pope?
Desires of young men, who I sometimes have to beat off with
a lot of people are saying that he actually already passed away. I heard this weeks ago
seems to be the fount of all
that he
knowledge.
passed away, but that the church is covering it up. And that wouldn't be the first time that the church done that, by the way. They did that to another Pope. I can't remember. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was Francis, was it? I don't know, but I know that they did it with another Pope. But this Pope, they say he's on his deathbed right now anyway, but people do say that he's passed already.
Well, working in a tavern can't be easy for a woman like you.
What do you mean, a woman like me?
A beautiful woman. Does anyone harass you? Just say the word and I'll take care of it.
Ah, don't you worry, love. I can take care of myself.
You clearly can, to be fair,
about
man.
Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
Oh, right, I'm going to say Queen Elizabeth, but she's no my queen. Is that who you're talking about, Wes? Queen Elizabeth, although not my queen.
Alright. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have
Her
to be
husband passed away up here. In fact, he passed away in one of the castles up here in Scotland.
And we have to start somewhere.
That's true.
And apparently
And you've
Charles has
spoken
got
to this
cancer.
goatskin fella?
But that's
Not
just
yet.
rumours, man. You know that
I was
yourself,
rather
eh?
hoping
It's-
you'd
people are always going to talk. You know what I mean, bro?
Grubby alehouse is a bit
People
too
do
wild
always
even
just
for me.
talk.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
The Hole in the Wall, that's a bar down in Falkirk too. Funny enough, it was the same people that the Masons pub that I used to drink in, that I was speaking about earlier on. The one where Smoggy got dropped like a sack of tatties, although he never seen it coming, so I will give him that. And it's usually always the ones where you don't see coming that get you. You know what I mean? But aye, the Hole in the Wall was the same person that owned the Masons pub that I used to drink, but the Hole in the Wall's down in Falkirk.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So, goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that.
Aye, so it was her, right?
Go and check it out.
See, I never
Before you
heard
go,
that, but
I wanted to ask.
like, it
Nobody
was only
ever told me why we're
TikTok
actually looking
that I
at
seen
this
that people were talking about the Pope.
Stein fella.
But like, I try and stay away from social media stuff. I don't really watch too much unless it's on YouTube. But my algorithm on YouTube is just really games and stuff and like history stuff. But But like TikTok has got fucking everything on it, you know. But I have been using TikTok a wee bit lately to like watch content, if you know what I mean, not just upload it. But I don't like TikTok, to be honest, man. Especially Scottish TikTok. That puts man. Nobody, please, here ever watch Scottish TikTok. The people are so fucking embarrassing, man, and they put us Scottish people to shame, honestly.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noble men's schemes again. That means trouble.
I'll do my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
I thought my PlayStation cut off there for a second, man. Please, not to catch me here. Not to catch me here.
Here you go.
Right, I should be good after that. Let me check. Take one wee bite more. Just for the road.
Beer, please.
A wee bite for the road.
What can I get for you?
Right, it's empty now anyway.
The sermons have been awful lately.
I'd like
if
a
I
beer.
hear about the woman with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll...
Careful!
Maybe we can sneak in some wine next time. That'll make it move better.
Oh, come on.
Or just say sonnet and not...
Just jump over to them, why not?
Look out!
Right, catch you later, Catherine. Smack her ass. Let's go. Right, there's wee pebbles there too. Give me a wee second though, everybody. I'm gonna do some of this. Aye, send me some of the TikToks from where you're from, Westbro. Honestly, please. And I do fucking mean this. Don't anybody watch any Scottish TikTok, man. They really do put us to shame, man, the Scottish TikTokers. And a lot of them are just all about drama, especially on the live streams. You see, like, there was a wee guy that got stabbed in Glasgow, like, a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. 15-year-old boy. And I'm sure it was all because of TikTok drama. Like on TikTok live streams, I'm sure it was anyway. And it's just fucking bullshit, man. Oh shit. I should have went for the red mist one, in fact. Never mind. Right, I'm good. Alright, let's go.
Easy, good horse.
Fine wares here.
Fisherman. That wasn't there before too, and that must have came in the new update. I never seen that before. Let me go back to him. Do you just buy fish off him? Obviously, but aye, he wasn't there.
Whoa!
I can't ever remember the fish symbol being there or the fisherman being there.
Good day. Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood all over you.
Plenty of fights, pal.
What do you have for sale?
You got any cod? Salmon? Nah. Crawfish there, though. See, where's the smoked salmon, mate? That's the best. I'll tell you, I'll not be eating any fish food or seafood. Smoggy, you too, mate. Don't eat any seafood for the next few years, mate. I'm being serious, but just like what happened in the North Sea there, man, with oh fuck, what's that poison called again? Sidon, whatever it's called. Aye, with that getting put out, man. And apparently that's like gonna be in the air and all that shit. People have been saying. That's heavy fucked, man.
Same to you.
But the government are trying to say that it was an empty canister of it that was in the ship. But I don't believe them. Is it you I talk to? I think it is. Foreskin, that's right. Foreskin.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
I don't know you. If you're after something, go and see Chenyik. And stay out of the way.
Could you tell me more about this Chenyik?
Look, when somebody wants something here, they go and see Chenyik. I reckon that's all I have to say.
And where can I find this Chenyik?
He'll be here somewhere. He usually sits next to Hugo, our oldest regular.
And who's Hugo? Oh, in fact, I remember I needed to wait to find him, didn't I?
Right.
At the pub.
I'm going to see if I can find that Chenyik.
Wrong one. That's what I went off. Right, so I'm going to take the other things off too. In fact, where is it? So where's the other ones I had on beforehand? I must have them in my chest, so put that back on the now. And move that too, man, because I fucking hate that weapon. Sorted. Right, wait there, did we no need to go into the pub? Into the bar? Check for that chain yet? In fact, aye, wait there, I'll talk to this wee guy down here.
The service might be a bit slow here.
Right, I'm sure that wasn't here the last time either.
Look out!
Before the update, I'm pretty sure that skeleton wasn't there. I would have noticed that. Like, I just noticed it as soon as I came in here.
Is that today's special, or is it part of the decor?
Hey, where's that beer?
I'm looking for a fella called
Goatskin, foreskin.
Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you, and you don't look like you fit in here.
Look, I completely understand you. Evil times, spies everywhere. If I were to help you out with something in return, we could come to an understanding. Couldn't we?
Do I look like I need help?
You tell me.
I don't. And you'd better clear off before you get me mad. Because fellas who get me mad get drowned in the nearest puddle.
Let's see then,
I simply have to find him. and I couldn't care less whether I do it the easy way or the hard way. So don't fuck with me, or I'll have you. Along with the whole of this lousy pigsty.
All right, fella, all
Aye,
right.
see, you're backing down now, mate. You're not as
Take it
tough as you
easy.
think, yeah.
I test everyone like that. No need to be nasty. You look like you mean business. So I reckon you'll fit in fine here. If you
Me and my
want to,
ponytail.
that is. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here?
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat.
So,
As
the
a
plan of
nipper.
action
He's got
tomorrow,
a dent in
everybody,
his
right?
forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
I'm going to do a live stream on the retro gaming channel first. I'm going to do some Jack and Dexter tomorrow on the retro channel. Then I'm going to do some KCD on this channel. But I don't know. I want to kind of try do something on Twitch, because I want to try and get my following up on Twitch as well. So I might. Twitch is only really for online gaming though. So I don't know. I'll probably do some zombies on Twitch tomorrow, because I need to try and get the last camo for the zombies. I've got just one more camo to unlock on zombies, and then I've got all the camos. So I'm going to probably try and fit that in tomorrow night, probably roughly about this time. So that's the plan of action tomorrow. I'm going to do 3 live streams on 3 different platforms.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No, but there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead.
Foreskin, mate. Foreskin his name is.
But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other.
I'd be pretty pissed
There's
at that too,
limits,
to be
innit?
fair. Trailing in shit.
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman, the taverner, used to be a miner. And then there's
that
the big
other one next to the
bathhouse.
bathhouse, I'm sure that's
It belongs
where
to
I
some
caught
bloke
him.
called
Aye,
Adam.
the big bathhouse.
He
in fact,
tarted
aye.
the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He
Aye,
ain't
that's
the
where I find him.
brightest, but he's
But you
got
need
a
to be
real
there at a
talent
certain
saving
time.
his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
When our Lord Jesus Christ commanded us to repent, he wanted to believe his whole life to be one of
I don't know if I
repentance.
got that right, by the way. It was just a guess.
Brother. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
Right, I don't know that either, but the church. Let's just say the church.
The church?
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the last thing the church would want. The answer is the common people.
I didn't actually see that there. Ah, fuck it, I knew that. I was just testing you, mate.
After our talk about goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
See, I'm going to say Sigismund, because I'm kind of going to try and get the worst ending on this.
Sigismund of Luxembourg.
So you're a beggar, but the kind that likes to joke around. But that might actually prove useful. All right, now let's talk about the job. I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that it concerns your beloved emperor. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
From what you've said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way round, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible.
Jesus Christ be
justice
praised,
is as
brother.
fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you...
Right, I wonder if you can rat on them.
I still don't know if you're not just a bunch of robbers hiding behind big words in the Bible.
Well, let me explain. We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
Listen, it all sounds nice, but I'll need some time to mull it over. I'll come back later.
Very well.
So
Goodbye, then.
I can't
If you
remember
need
if
anything,
right.
you
See,
can find us
because
here.
I didn't do. I've done everything different compared to my first playthrough. So I don't. I feel like that's optional to join them or not. And like I said, I'm doing everything on the opposite of this playthrough. My first playthrough. Sorry. So I'm going to try and get the worst ending, obviously, too. That's why I was saying that I was on Sigismund's side there. Right, let's head to the bathhouse, in fact. I think that's where it's taking us now, anyway. See, I've got all this showing. Like, it's defogged the map because I have that perk, which is good. And it shows you literally everything in the map. Even the camps, the enemy camps and stuff like that too. That Matthew, where's Matthew's camp again? It's down here somewhere, I'm sure. Right, there's Sigismund's big camp there. Where is Matthew again? Because I used to sleep there. Like when, wait there, that's optional, this mission up here. Or it's a timed one, sorry, I mean. Yeah, aye, I'll talk to him in a wee minute. Actually, I better do that now, because that's timed, this mission. Like, see the missions what look like that? They're timed. So these are the how you get back to the first map, isn't it? Everybody was telling me that in one of my other live streams. Because I kind of thought that you couldn't get to, like, you couldn't go back to the first map. Right, so I'm gonna go back up to the Devil's Den. I'm on the horse. Aye. Give me a little second, everybody. I really appreciate your time. I'm just gonna go and get another drink, another can of iron brew. Just bear with me for 2 minutes, and we'll be back on it, team.
You are a kind master, eh, Mutt?
That's me back, everybody. Thank you all for your patience.
Jesus Christ.
Nay hassle, Wes, bro. You take care of yourself too, bro. I really appreciate you. I was going to end this soon as well too, because I need to take Mama out for our last walk too. But aye, cheers again for being here, Wes, mate. I appreciate you, sir. And I'll be live tomorrow on the Retro channel with Jack and Dexter tomorrow, quite early, bro. But aye, so I'll be a wee bit early tomorrow. It'll be the first live stream I do, mate. So you take care of yourself, bro. And like I said, I appreciate you, man. Right, where's this other guy? Is he sitting outside?
I'm sorry.
Nah, he ain't outside in this. Get a wee wash too. We need a wash. There's a bathhouse right there too. In fact, he's upstairs. I need to get food for Mutt so he can actually listen to me and attack people. I'm sure I've got some there too. Right, there he is.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
I was wondering when you would show up. Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survive. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
start with Matthew. That's a pretty name.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his town.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line
you need
of work.
people, you need
It's
people
much
like that
harder
in
to
your-
convince good
when you're
people
doing shit
to
like
do
this.
bad things.
I'm not afraid of dirty work. Sometimes there's just no other option.
Here, here. If it bothers you, there's no place for you with the devil.
Where can I find this Matthew?
Probably somewhere near Miskovitz. Try asking the bailiff. He might give you some pointers.
Now tell me about Bahuta.
Well, Bahuta...
He's a priest,
He was
isn't he?
always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn.
Aye.
Just the two
Aye,
of them.
as a priest.
Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept
Still
him
got
from
that old
ending
dog
up
in
on
him.
the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. Oh, he's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and
Aye,
feet
that means
for the rest.
fuck.
I always
In
manage and
Polish.
so will you.
Kurwa.
Do you know
Or
where
kurwa.
it could be?
I have
means
no
fuck.
idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
Right, see, I don't want to spoil. I was going to mention something there, but I'm not going to because I don't want to spoil anything for people that are here and who later on who watch it too. I don't want to spoil anything just in case you've not seen it. I was literally about to spill the beans there too.
Tell me more about this Raniek. Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice.
Alright, I thought it was a
Was the
5-finger
first and last
discount.
time he ever won anything.
AKA
Aye.
stole it.
If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Sounds like you a wee bit, mate.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skint and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail.
Skint, that's
Either way, I told him
I'm
to
sure that's
fuck
just a
off.
Scottish
He
word
listened
for
to me.
broke, like no money. I don't know if the rest of the world say that, but I know a Scottish say that, skint.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if
I thought he was a human.
Cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Aye, Henry likes his food.
Why?
I like good food too. Life is always better with a full stomach.
You two will surely get along then. Janos has seen a lot of the world, tasted everything. If you let him, he will talk about it all day long.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way, where you talk to him. You will definitely notice it.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Right, hold on, I put some clothes away here that I wanted. I've got so much stuff, by the way, everybody. I do this all the time. Literally. Right, I don't know if that's better than the one I've got. Take it out there now. Actually, I took 2 of them out there, didn't I? I'm getting changed. Get a new rig out on. Get new clothes on. I think I need better shoes. We'll get a pair. We'll get better sneaks. Aye, I want a different saddle for my horse, so I have got one here that I want to put on him. What's that? Put the Prague saddle on, I reckon. Or the soldier one, hold on. Aye, take this one. Right, we're good. Put that away too, in fact.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
Right, so that's not better than the one I have on right now, is it? No. And there's that. I thought that was going to be better. Let's try that. Nah, it doesn't go. Right, I feel like I'm good.
Hey, innkeeper, that beer.
What are you doing here?
A large beer for me.
I'm going to end this here now anyway though, everybody. I need to go and take my dog out for our last walk. I might be live again tonight, I'm not too sure. I might actually just do some content for the retro channel. I'm not too sure yet. So, make sure to have your notifications turned on. Obviously, subscribe first, then turn on your notifications just to see if I do go live later. If not, I'll be doing something on the Retro channel, but I'm going to be live streaming on Retro Kilt channel, so I'll be doing some old games on that later on. Well, tomorrow, in fact, I'll be doing content on that, and then I'll be live streaming here on more KCD. But you all have a good day anyway, team. Appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next one,